We got further price decline as recession fears loom, as Jerome Powell and the Fed seem hell-bent to drop another 25 on us. A lot of this has to do with CPI data in the UK being way higher than anticipated. The world has an inflation problem, and people are freaking out about XRP and how Ripple Labs is handling XRP. Let's get into those stories and more coming up next. Banging and wanging on this Thursday. How are you all doing? Bitcoin 28,861, long way from 30,000. ETH 1977, again, ETH hit 22 here recently. XRP under 50 cents. We're going to be paying close attention to that with XLM, one of the other favorites, so sitting at 9.7, down 1.25 last 24 hours. Happy 420, y'all. Earth Day. And other green things. Follow me on Twitter and share the 420 celebration. My Twitter information will be linked below. Hang out with us. All right, the EU Parliament backed comprehensive rules for crypto. That sounds good, doesn't it? Kind of. EU states have already been given the nod to the rules which will be rolled out from mid-2024, requiring firms to issue and trade crypto assets to be licensed by a national regulator, giving them a passport to serve customers across the 27-member bloc. Major service providers will also have to disclose their energy consumption. Boy, we can't keep energy out of anything now, can we? Let's throw it into crypto. I hope that our rules could become a model for other countries, the EU Financial Services Director said in a debate on the rules on Wednesday. Parliament also backed new rules for tracing transfers of crypto assets like bitcoins and electric money. It applies the international travel rules already used in traditional financial institutions, meaning information on the source and the receipt of the crypto asset will have to accompany and be stored on both sides of the transfer to help combat money laundering. So yes, you're welcome to use crypto. It's going to be in 2024. We're going to regulate the hell out of it. And guess what? We're going to do all the KYC, AML, government interferences. The tracing rule also covers transactions above 1,000 euros from self-hosted crypto wallets. Are you serious? You got to report transactions 1,000 and above? Come on now. That's a pretty low number. Now, that's the EU. Let's talk about the US. Coinbase leaving U.S. soil with license to operate offshore. Okay, they're not leaving the U.S., but they did get a license near shore, which indicates that, hey, if the U.S. is doing to Coinbase what they've done to the other exchanges, Coinbase is like, we're going to give you the big... Yep, the big you're number one. Not only are U.S. regulators hostile, but they're also consulting and confusing, according to Coinbase and other firms like Ripple. Not having codified legal framework like Bermuda means Coinbase struggles to roll out new offerings in crypto products. In fact, Coinbase will be removing more products as the SEC goes after more of them as securities because Coinbase wants to play nice in the sandbox. According to a person close to the company, as reported by Fortune, Coinbase plans to launch an offshore derivatives exchange in Bermuda as soon as next week. Another report states that Coinbase will offer perpetual swaps, a type of future and popular product in the crypto industry. And now let's get into the XRP Ripple stories that have been flying through the Twitterverse. Seriously, we need clarity, and we need all of these like hopiums and weird dream scenarios to stop. It is getting way out of hand. Business of Ripple is selling more XRP than it buys, Forbes report. Yep, Forbes is coming now after Ripple Labs and XRP, and it does not look to be good. In March 2021, about 3 months after the SEC sued the company, Ripple bought a 40% stake in a company for an undisclosed arm. We're talking about Trangelo. After a year-long pilot of ODL, Trangelo rolled out XRP-based technology to all of its customers. However, the company's financial records show that only 8 out of 91 remittance customers use XRP. Less than 10% of customers use XRP. So when I made the big fuss about, hey, XRP not being in Liquidity Hub is not good for XRP holders, it's seriously not. But again, why does Ripple Labs care about XRP being included in Liquidity Hub if the majority of customers, even when XRP is available, they aren't using it? People are using Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether, which ironically are on Ripple Labs' Liquidity Hub. This is an affiliate of the Cayman Islands-based Seamless Group, the major shareholder of Trangelo, and Seamless' Alex Kong, a Singapore-based entrepreneur. The journalist thus implies that Trangelo may have a financial interest in artificially blowing up XRP volume via ODL. Along these lines, Hyatt also pointed out that there are no limits to the amount of XRP that Ripple can sell through Trangelo's ODL facility, regardless of the need. So no, this is not a true supply and demand based metric. In fact, it appears that they may even be able to cook the books on usage. What's messed up is they're saying, hey, look, if only 8 out of 91 people used XRP for their ODL action, why is ODL usage with XRP so high if the majority of the customers aren't using? They're saying, hey, they're pumping it up on the inside. Hyatt also pointed out that there are no limits on the amount of XRP that Ripple can sell via Trangolo's ODL facility, regardless of the need for XRP. The main accusation, therefore, is this, and this is now what's circulating across the Twitter sphere. This is now where people are starting to really be upset with Ripple Labs, because it does appear that they're not out there at all with any regards to the XRP holders. This raises the issue of whether Ripple is a money transfer business that uses XRP to support its key ODL product, or if the company is just really using ODL to help sell its stash of XRP. What gets worse about this, though, is a tweet from Joel Schwartz, and let me get you that. And this is directly from David Schwartz, CTO of Ripple. At least in my view, Ripple was created to distribute XRP as broadly as possible, and with luck, and if necessary, be able to generate enough revenue from the sales or things like sales of XRP to sustain its operations. Yes, CTO saying right there, guess what? We are going to use XRP sales to sustain our operations if it is possible. So now comment down below, do you think Ripple Labs is doing everything that they should, and are they doing it the right way with XRP, or is there too much funny business going around? I'm really messed up by the data that says 8 out of 91 ODL customers used XRP. That's it? That's less than 10% of your premier product that you've distributed to the rest of us that said is going to change things. That doesn't sound too good. What also doesn't sound too good right now is the current price action. Because of UK CPI data, looming fears that the Fed is going to drop more rate hikes, XRP has now fallen below the 50-cent support line, which has become the resistance line. You can see that since the move, it made one attempt to break 50, could not hold, and has thus remained under that 50-cent mark. We've got now just under 2 weeks until the decision with Jerome Powell and the Fed. But what we need to pay attention to is, are there any events coming up from now until the 3rd that could set this in motion for us on the positive side? Now, we do have a couple financial reports that are going to be coming out here in the next couple weeks, but none of them hold the weight that CPI data does, whether it's in the US or the UK. Now, that being said, I am watching Twitter closely because more and more people are honestly getting upset with Ripple Labs and how they're handling XRP. Again, the liquidity hub, how they're doing it outside of the United States, the numbers of low XRP usage with ODL. A lot of this is starting to raise concerns, and you're seeing it spread on Twitter. Now, I get that there are some of you out there that 100% blindly follow what any company or leader says. You probably shouldn't do that, because what are these people out here to do? Make money for themselves, not for you. Now, until more news breaks, I've got one hell of a workout scheduled. I got my pre-burn loaded. If you want to learn about that, that's this channel right here. If you want to see some crypto Web3 action that's stirring up the hornet's nest, that's this video right here. Now, until more news breaks, I've got that workout coming. More articles coming out later today as well. You cool cats, have a great rest of your day.